Hi folks, Doug here. Ellis car customs accept no cheap imitations. Always insist on the original. Welcome back to my little shop. Welcome aboard if you just found me. Hopefully you'll find me interesting enough to stick around. And what do we do today? Well, we'll keep plugging away on our splash pan. We should get pretty close to wrapping that up. We've got a pretty good bead on it, and hopefully for long we'll have it in paint and strapped on there and looking like it should. And then we'll have to figure out what other things we can do, what other trouble we can get into. Appreciate all the support and all the kindness in the comments. That's really helps keep me motivated. But I'll bring you along. We'll get some work done, do a little hanging out, and thanks for coming, everybody. So when last we met, I pretty much had the bottom side of the pan wrapped up, and we were going to start working on the top side. I said, just to remind you, I bridged over this crappy stuff here. You can see the metal underneath it, so I can cut the rusty bits out. And I did the same thing over here. You can see where I welded beyond it so that I could cut the rusty bits out and make it a little prettier. And so this is where we're starting today. There, so we chopped out this crunchy bit here, 'cause we knew we had nice fresh metal underneath of it. I chopped out the crap and then welded this new metal to the piece we sandwiched there. So that side's pretty close. The only thing we got to do, and we got to do it on both sides, is the lip here that has to bolt to the core support plates there and along the inner wheel well. I haven't finalized those yet, so we'll have to do the same thing we did there over here to chop out the crunchy bits. And then, like I say, you know, this is all just kind of roughed. Once I get it to where I know it lines up good, then we'll weld up all the seams there, make it solid so it's good and strong. So that's next on my hit list. I figured before I went too much further, I'd fly this thing in just to see if we're still on the right track. It looks like it's matching up to everywhere it needs to match up to. Sort of stand back here. Yeah, buddy. So far, I think we're on the right track. So, Fathead came down to visit me. Hi, Fathead. But, yeah, so I guess we'll keep going. Well, we've got our two sides roughed in, and next comes the fine tuning, of course. She fits up in the hole good, so that's good. And I'll pay a little more attention to the top side, just because, you know, like the center section, you can see it when you open the hood. These bits out here on the ears, you can't really see, so we won't go crazy on those. And same thing with the bottom, you can't really see it unless you're laying under the car. So I'll just smooth that out as best I can and give it a nice thick coat of bed liner to protect it from the elements. Then we've just got those semicircular pieces. We just got to fix the lip at the bottom that this lip that we made in the ears ties into. But that's nowhere near as tough as this project was, creating something from nothing. So yeah, pretty decent progress for one night, I guess. So that's the long and short of it today. Hopefully it was enough to wet your whistle for this episode. In the next episode we should be able to fine tune the roughed in bits and maybe get it into primer, if not paint, but definitely getting closer on that. I'm a little ahead on my videos, so I'll be interested to see, because the last video I showed the t-shirts that my buddy Russ at Hot Cars and Cool Tools, please check him out, sent me, and I'll be interested to see what y'all have to say about that. So yeah, I'm glad you stopped by the garage to hang out with me and the boys. There's one. Come on up, boy. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Come here, boy. Come here. Come here, buddy. His girlfriend's here. Haven't seen her lately. Mama Calico. She's the girlfriend to all the black kitties that run around here. There he is. Come here, buddy. There's my buddy, Nomad. But yeah, I appreciate you stopping by and visiting me and the kitty cats, and hopefully you'll come back and see me next time. Take care, everybody.